Gamers, welcome to the largest Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 battle I've ever done, and actually, quite frankly, the largest battle simulator battle of any video game that I have ever done on this entire channel, which is crazy because we specialize in battle simulator games. We have 4 million soldiers for each side. That means 8 million soldiers are in total on this battlefield. We have 4 million Roman soldiers over here. And then over this way, we have got ourselves 4 million Spartan Spartiates. That means that there are 8 million total soldiers on the battlefield that are going to be clashing in this massive battle. It could last hours. I don't know how long this battle is going to be, but it is going to be epic nonetheless. This is going to be absolutely insane, and I am here for it. I am so excited for it. So if you guys enjoy these massive battles in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We are trying to reach 500,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and comment on down below, who would you like to win / who would you want to win this battle? Would you rather the Spartans win or the Romans win? Would you like the Spartans win, but you think that the Romans are going to win? Let me know what you think about this battle. Either way, guys, let's watch them clash. All right, here we go, gamers. They are about to clash here. Let's watch it. And there they go. Coming at each other in different separate lines here. Seems to be staggering in for the most part, but the fighting has begun. I really don't know actually the strengths between these two. We've never had the matchup on this channel before in battle, so I'm not sure if the Spartans or the Roman soldiers in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 are in fact stronger than one or the other. But as of right now, it does seem like Team 2 is winning. Now, I believe Team 2 is the Spartans. I'm pretty sure, although I could be wrong. So it seems like the Spartans might actually be the superior fighting force in all of this. Of course, initial fighting of, a slight lead over the other when there are, 8 million soldiers on the battlefield currently does not mean that the end result is going to be going their way. There's still a lot of battling to go here. And, I think during this battle, with all of these hills and mountains and things like that, and bodies that will end up piling up and such, we will end up seeing certain pockets of Roman soldiers doing better than the Spartans are, and we'll see certain pockets of the Spartans doing better than certain pockets of the Roman soldiers are. So, it will probably be a bit of a fluctuating battle here. Now, I did try and do 5 million versus 5 million, but my computer was lagging out. I think I might try and do that again sometime in the future, perhaps by sorting out the graphics card and maybe trying to buff it or something like that, or overclocking or something along those lines. I might be able to squeeze out a little bit better of a result. So I'll try that in the future, but for now, 8 million soldiers is what we've got on the battlefield. I have to say, I am kind of impressed by how the game is running, though. I mean, considering the fact that there are this many soldiers on the battlefield, we are getting a solid 25 FPS. That really just shows how well they have built this game. Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 clearly has some great action to it and, fantastic methods of clearing out lag. I genuinely don't know that much about game design or anything like that, so I don't know how they're doing this, but it's pretty impressive. What I am seeing on the battlefield, though, is more Spartans lined up on the right side than there are Roman soldiers lined up on the left side, and I believe that's because the Spartans must have a faster base speed stat than the Roman soldiers, which makes sense because the Roman shield is a lot heavier than the Spartan shield in these regards. Either way, it seems like the Roman soldiers did just cross over the 100,000 lost mark on this battlefield. The Spartans have killed 100,000 Roman soldiers, and the Romans have only killed about 30,000 Spartans, which means about 1 Spartan is able to kill 3 Roman soldiers. Again, that does not mean that this battle will end up being a Spartan victory. We have a long time to go here and a lot of possibilities for this battle in terms of, who's going to start to win, who's going to start to lose, and things like that. But as of right now, it does seem like the Spartans are a little bit more dominant. Okay, so I've let this ride for a little bit, and the Romans have almost lost 250,000 soldiers. And what's actually happening is interesting. The Spartans are rising up against the Romans here and attacking from above against the Romans. So they're being able to fight over the bodies and fight the Romans from above, which seems to be actually giving them a pretty distinct advantage. By the way, what's this white blob out here? Is that a glitch? I think this white blob is a glitch in the game. I think that's like a Unity blob that is not supposed to be there but somehow spawned. That's a little bit bizarre. But yeah, either way, it seems like the number of dead bodies on the ground has allowed for a hill to be formed, and the Spartans are currently taking advantage of the hill and gaining the high ground against the Romans, which is of course going to be bad for the Romans. It means the Romans are, you know, fighting an uphill battle here, which makes it just all the more harder for themselves. Let's go ahead and check out the other side of the mountain here. Okay, so here we are on the other side of the mountain. We have yet to really see anything happen over here, but it does seem like we actually have the Roman soldiers coming down this path here, which is a little bit crazy. That's kind of cool that they have that path that they can move up and down. So they are sending forces from above over this way downwards, and then let's find where the battle line is. Okay, so the battle line seems to be down here. And yes, that is exactly where it is. The Romans over this way are at threat of being cut off right here and then being pushed beyond that boundary. So those reinforcements coming down from the mountain are going to be key. They need to rebuild this structure over this way in order to protect themselves against the Spartans that are coming forward over that way. Then we have this strange little hillside thing where there's actually Spartans a lot deeper in. So it's kind of interesting. There's like a peninsula of Spartans here. There's Spartans starting from here all the way back here, and then actually Romans are on either side of those groups of Spartans, which is kind of crazy. Interesting little lineup right there. Then we have sort of the same battle that's happening on the other side of the mountain over here with the Spartans and Romans. The Spartans sort of gaining the high ground in most of these places and stabbing downwards at the Romans. As we speak, we are about to cross into 100,000 total kills for the Roman soldiers, which means that the Spartans are losing 100,000 soldiers. Meanwhile, the Spartans have killed a total of 360,000 Roman soldiers now. That's a lot of dead Romans, dude. So we will go ahead and let this battle play out for a long time here, and I'll be back when something interesting happens. Actually, wait, I want to check this out. Are these all Romans? Yeah, those are all Romans. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be back when something interesting happens. Actually, I would argue something kind of interesting is happening. It seems like the Romans have more soldiers heading up the mountain here. They are really taking advantage of this mountain and traversing forward. The end of their path is right here. No one else has made it this far forward, but it seems like they are on a flanking path towards the Spartans. They'll eventually get to this area if they continue down that path and get there. The Spartans don't seem to have any such path on their side of the mountain over here. Oh, they do, but they're not taking it. They're not taking this path right here. They're too busy fighting the Romans down there. So the Romans will have a small excursion of soldiers going around this way and actually coming up here and then down the other side of the mountain, which will be really interesting to see. We should definitely check in on that and see how that little excursion ends up going for the Romans. It could be a nice little flanking opportunity for them. Okay, I've been watching this path for some time now, and it looks like the Spartans have started to take it up once some Romans have started heading this way. By the way, this Roman just fell down this entire cliff. Is he about to get back up? If he gets back up, oh my god, what a Chad. He got back up, but now he's stranded down here with no one. That's kind of funny that he fell off the cliff right there. Either way, yeah, it looks like we are going to have a little bit of tangoing going on here between some Romans and Spartans, opening up another front, a small front that is, but the Romans almost successfully flanked the entire army down there, albeit with a very small amount of soldiers. But they almost managed to get that done, which would have been kind of crazy. Now, though, they are having to compete at another area over this way. So they are sending their forces down. At the very least, they do have the high ground over the Spartans, but they do seem to be losing this battle to the Spartans. Another soldier falls off the edge. The Romans can't catch a break, man. But they do have more reinforcements coming out this way to go and fight those Spartans over there. So hopefully that will help out the Romans a little bit. Right now, the Spartans have killed 500,000 Romans. 500,000 Romans! That's so many dead Romans, dude. So many dead Romans. Oh, the poor Romans. I really thought they'd fight a little bit better against the Spartans, but it is looking currently like the Spartans will end up getting a victory here at the end of the day. I do want to see this body of piles in the middle, though, get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go, which will, of course, happen. It's going to be absolutely insane, but that'll be pretty exciting. All right, we now have 1 million Roman soldiers killed and only 250,000 Spartans killed. So things are actually getting worse for the Romans right now, and the Spartans are managing to dominate the battlefield. I actually brought us to the edge of the battlefield over here just to see what it's like. It seems like we have small excursions outside the lines here, but for the most part, the lines are still steady in here. As you can see by this lump in the middle, this is where the battle lines first started, and the Spartans have managed to push all the way over this way to here, and everything they're standing on right now is actually dead bodies of Roman soldiers and Spartans. So Spartans still have a long way to go, of course. There are still 3 million Romans left alive, but at this current rate, it does look as though the Spartans are going to be having a dominating victory here. Okay, the Spartans have now killed 1.8 million Roman soldiers, but the Romans did just cross the 500,000 kill mark, which, I mean, is pretty admirable. That's decent. You can see the Spartans have just driven in to the Romans here. I mean, they are deep in the Roman lines now. It's not even close, dude. They are just pushing them back on all fronts. Let's go ahead and check out this little tower battle that we've got going on here and see how the Romans and Spartans are faring up here. I have to say I'm rooting for the Romans now, just because I like a good underdog, but they're not going to win. Let's be honest. It's just too brutal right now. There are a lot of Romans here. Holy cow. There's a ton of them. Wowza. Surprised more of them aren't falling off the edge here. Whoa. This entire mountainside is blood-stained. Actually, it's from Romans and Spartans both falling down here, and it looks like there's just a ton of Spartan soldiers down here, and they're just killing every Roman that's still alive as they slide down. That's brutal. So a Roman soldier falling down here, it's a death sentence. That is cruel. God dang. That is really, really brutal right there. And also, it seems like the Spartans have pushed the Romans up this hillside quite a bit now. Look at this. This is really cool to see, actually. Not bad at all. Very, very cool moment in this battle. Because I think we originally saw the first of this battle starting up here or something like that, I want to say. I think. It's not going well. It is not going well for the Romans at all. Over this way, it does appear as though the Spartans have pushed back the Romans quite a bit over here, and are now fighting on this ledge here. Still some Roman reinforcements coming down this way, but not too many. The Spartans in this little middle weird peninsula thing have pushed the Romans further back as well, and they'll soon start expanding out along the sides. Actually, so many dead Romans are right here that they've created another ramp to try and attack the Spartans from. The Spartans are having to defend that ramp right there. Pretty soon these Spartans are going to be having reinforcements coming in from the flanks to trap these Romans from this peninsula area, which will be pretty cool, and the same will happen over here too. But thus far, I mean, we're almost at 2 million total Romans killed. The Spartans are absolutely killing the game, literally. A pretty interesting battle, honestly, and we don't even have really that many reinforcements for the Romans coming in anymore. This whole area used to be filled, and now it's, very minor amounts of reinforcements being currently distributed down this little roadside in the middle here, but that's going to be it for the Romans going forward, and the bloodbath is only just going to enhance from here. Wow, just check out the rivers of blood that continue to rush down this hill. It's absurd, dude. It looks like most of the Spartans have exited the kill zone over here and have moved further down. But there are still folks rolling down the hill right now. Most of them are already dead. A couple of them do sort of get back up here. This is crazy. Oh my god. Let's see where the position is now. It's right here. I believe the Romans have lost a little bit more territory. Not a crazy amount, though. Not a crazy amount. right now the Spartans have killed 2.6 million Romans, and the Romans have killed almost 750,000 Spartans. So the Romans still have 1.4 million soldiers left alive, and the Spartans obviously have 3.3 million left alive, which is basically overwhelming odds. I mean, there's just no chance that the Romans managed to do this, even with like good choke points or like the luckiest hills and stuff like that. It's just not gonna happen, dude. It's just not gonna happen. Ooh, what's going on over here? Looks like actually something's going on at the flanks. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the Spartans won the battle at the flank here and managed to break through. And so Romans are actually splintering off soldiers from their main force over here and sending them back this way to go and deal with some of the Spartan forces over here to make sure that they can't completely encompass their lines. And we can see this happening right over here too, as some Spartans do manage to break through that flank defense right there and are beginning to mess with the lines here. So big things are happening on the flanks, and the Romans are desperately trying to fix that. It's basically a race to the end of the map over here, creating a second front almost. Also looks to me like perhaps something's going on down this way. What's going on over here? Why are there so many Spartans over this way? This is a little bit peculiar. Oh, there's like a small amount of Romans holding out around here too. Very bizarre. And then over here, there's more Romans holding out. So the breakthrough was actually just in one section of the map there, and resulted in splintering of a lot of the army in various positions. And look here, you can see where a number of Romans tried to make a stand but got cut down by many a Spartan over there, and now the Spartans are moving out this way, trying to flank as much as they can, but the Romans are trying to beat them to the flank to hold out the lines. We can actually see this. It's almost like a zipper. It's like a zipper. Every new Spartan that arrives, a new Roman arrives as well to prevent it, and it's getting closer and closer to the camera here. It's kind of cool to see as the two sides try to reconnect here and prevent a collapse. However, the inside lines over here are about to collapse. There's about to be really no more Romans over this way, and so then the Spartans will be able to, yep, like right here, break through those thin lines and then develop more and envelop more. And that will continue down the line. And then look, the Romans are trying to send a few soldiers to go and reinforce those lines, but they're probably a little too late. Yeah, and the Spartans are just being able to squash the last remaining Romans right there. And they'll be able to encompass a lot more Romans in different positions as well. So big things happening on the battlefield in this direction here. More towards the middle, there's still a lot of soldiers for each side. That's probably not going to happen. You know, there's going to be no breakthrough in the middle for quite some time, but it's interesting to see the edges over there having that kind of thing go down. All right, gamers, we are currently at 2.85 million Romans killed and looks like 780,000 Spartans killed. I am going to go ahead and get us a bird's eye view of this side of the mountain and do a little time lapse here, because I think that can be kind of fun. The Romans are on the left, the Spartans are on the right. I'll be back in a bit. Alright gamers, I basically allowed the game to play out while we were in sort of that time lapse there, simply because I realized it's probably more fun to watch it that way than seeing the same update over and over and over again. So I actually just stepped away from the computer and let it sort itself out, and hopefully that time lapse turns out very nice. I'm excited to see it. I think it'll look cool. But regardless of that, the Spartans won by a lot. A lot. They got 4 million kills, of course, and the Romans only got 1 million kills. So about one Spartan is worth, you know, 4 Roman soldiers. It's a big difference right there, and the Spartans managed to secure the Dubski. Either way, guys, that will be the end of the video today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more of this in the future. Either way, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.